Crossfire. We also have here Gian, and also we have Flex as we now start our first map. Again, this is Hardpoint in Summit.
Well, it's gonna be a quick push in here, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. The control room number 2 gonna be the highlight point for all of the players, because that will be hardpoint number 1. Triple V opening up strong against RTL, but this is something that we are very, very used to. RTL never ever strikes first. They always want to check out the situation and then go in for that play.
Definitely, and right now with VVV Esports really leading the way, all they need to do now is control this one and make sure that they rotate onto the next hard point in 27 seconds as they are still holding their ground, AJ.
Oh, and beautifully played by Triple V so far, right? Not allowing any one of those RTL players in there at all. And as I am seeing the way they approach this situation, RTL is not giving up, and they keep pushing the matter, Cuckoo. But Triple V, what a tremendous defense. They will have to depend on the second hard point as they move out to the edge platform.
And look at how VVV Esports is controlling right now. Hard point. We saw there Charlie hesitating on trying to go to the hard point, but trying to actually go and defend the control room so that no one can actually get through that next hard point.
And it looks like Triple V has brought in a different sort of a monster into this game, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, because RTL Legacy is held to a 0 point, and they're not even anywhere close to picking up this hard point. They will continuously go in there for the push, Cuckoo, but they will not get it. Susano right now, it's a 4-man push into this hard point, but the defense by 2 players from RTL, I mean, I don't know how they will be able to do this. They have the hard point for just a bit, but look at the lead, Cuckoo. 83-10 we are right now.
Wow, and this is actually really amazing for VVV Esports. Look at where they are right now. They were there at the next hard point, probably around 10 to 15 seconds before it actually switches over. And now they have a hard point, but ooh, we have RTL Legacy fighting back.
Oh, absolutely beautiful Susano War Machine push, and it looks like RTL wants to make that comeback gameplay. Predator missile coming in a little bit too early as Yon right now goes through, almost getting taken down, but the trophy system gameplay is coming in strong. RTL in there with the slays. Nick Flick takes out Susano, but CF will slay him as well as RTL continuously pick up no points. It is going to be 24 more seconds on the board. By the time we finish this, RTL is going to be super duper close to Triple V. And when we go in for the rotation, Cuckoo, all the way round to that blue radar station, Triple V better be ready to make a comeback in here.
Enemy. Looks like VVV Esports bailed out on that third hard point, and now they're getting ready to defend the next hard point in 5 more seconds, AJ. It'll switch over to them. And looks like a little bit of jitters at the very first moments of the game here, of the map for RTL Legacy. Looks like it's gone now.
Oh, absolutely, man. Look at them blaze through this. But of course, it is not too late for Triple V, because they have done just enough at the get-go just to be here at the lead. Hitting that 100-point mark, they will take full control of the blue radar station. And this is that comeback gameplay by RTL, which is failing them again and again and again. They will have to do something. They cannot sacrifice all of these points. Although Triple V cannot close the game just with this hard point.
Definitely an RTL Legacy still has a chance here, but I think it's way too late here now already, as we are now going at 133 points here for Veni, Vidi, Vici, and looks like they practiced really well in hardpoint here in Summit, AJ. They are just dominating RTL Legacy right now.
Oh, absolutely, man. And we are going to rotate all the way back in here to the control room number 2. And it's going to be RTL Legacy bringing it in the fires of doom. And there it is, the cluster strike, the Mayo War Machine. He goes in for the push. 143. Triple V just needs 7 more points in here. What will RTL be able to do? This is the push coming in from the Mayo. The Mayo still not taken down just yet. Tormenting the players of RTL. And looks like this could be the end. 145, 147. And this is it, Cuckoo. No comeback. RTL will yet again have their blood drawn by Triple V Esports.
And VVV Esports, they came in blazing at RTL Legacy. We talk about a lot of RTL Legacy earlier, that they just dominated the group stages. But again, like what I said, what I told you, AJ, this is the playoffs. This is a different type of level of gameplay. And we saw there the experience of these players from VVV Esports. They went through RTL Legacy. Probably a little bit of jitters for RTL Legacy, since this is the first time I think that they've been in this stage. And right now, it is now RTL Legacy on the edge of their seats. But we're going to go on to the next map, which is going to be Search and Destroy. And I think RTL Legacy is far better than VVV Esports when it comes to that mode.
I don't know, right? Because when we went into Hardpoint itself, that was a tremendous gameplay by Triple V Esports. Very surprising, because RTL has been so commanding thus far. And at the opening stages, right, you could say they were jitters, Cuckoo, but you know, those players were not able to take the fight to Triple V at all. And if that happens with some quick encounters at the get-go at Meltdown, then that might also spell the fate of RTL Legacy. Will they lose? Will the momentum from Triple V's first win carry on into the second game for a dramatic opener in here today? I think that just might happen.
Definitely, and they have that momentum over RTL Legacy. Now they have a bit of a time here to regroup, to talk things through. And RTL Legacy, I mean, I'm just basing it off AJ. I mean, the reason why I told you that RTL Legacy is way better in Search and Destroy compared to VVV Esports. I just base it off from the group stages. And again, I actually said it earlier that this is not the group stages anymore. So we might see a 2-0 lead here for VVV Esports. RTL Legacy needs to go back to their drawing board right now. They need to make a change with their strategy.
Oh, absolutely, man. And Triple V will be trying to do everything in their power to stop them from reaching said, well, whatever that value is, right, to overcome whatever they have brought in. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, this is the kickoff. Search and Destroy at Meltdown. Wacky as he will open things up. Triple V, I think they've done just enough, right, to perhaps scare RTL in here. But is that going to be enough to force them into submission for 2 games in a row? Let's find out, Google.
Well, currently right now, looking at the map here, VVV Esports on the, I think they're on the defensive side, if I'm not mistaken here. Yep. Yeah, they are on the defensive side, because we see 2 VVV Esports on top of our screens. But for the meantime, Susano has the bomb here, AJ. So it looks like they're going to go for the plant for B side.
Oh, absolutely, man. And a quick plan coming in from Triple V. Now, okay, wait. Why do I have 2 Triple Vs at the top, right? RTL on the red side, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. On the attacking side will be RTL with a quick plant right now. Triple V, are they going to come in here for the takedown? Success opens it up against Wacky, but it's a 5-on-2 situation. As things turns out, RTL Legacy going to be doing very badly. Van Loo as he comes back in here for the push. The defusal coming through, and Triple V picks up a early point in here, Cuckoo.
And that is just wow, because we always say from the group stages, whoever is on the attacking side has more advantage compared to the other team, who was the defending side. And now Triple V Esports able to get one. And this only means that their momentum is just going towards this second map. And ooh.
Well, let's see exactly what happens in here. The bomb getting planted right now. Charlie goes through with those shots, manages to take one down, but CF trades him out immediately. It's HXS 1 versus 4. All over for Triple V maybe. But maybe, just maybe, if HXS can pull off a miracle in here, Cuckoo, it might just still be possible. Because after all, this guy is the master sniper for VVV. But who are we kidding, right? It's a 4-on-1.
And that was a quick 3-kill there for RTL Legacy that basically made it hard for HXS now to push in. And I think he has no choice already but to just push in. Oh, and there you go. Wow. But ooh, again, numbers advantage, AJ.
Absolutely, man. I mean, even if you go in there, you sneak off a couple of kills. Even worst case scenario, you know, you see RTL losing about 4 players, 2 players in there. Nothing's gonna make a difference for them. But of course, RTL, they've done enough to take 1 round back. But is that gonna be enough to shake Triple V, who's coming here for so strong? RTL once again maybe going in here for the quick plant. It is gonna be Van Loo, and he's already at the side. And yes, it is gonna be the plant that brings in the players from Triple V in here for the push. 42 seconds on the clock right now. They will have to get this done, Cuckoo.
Definitely, and looks like RTL Legacy is trying out, and that's a nice sniper there by HXS. Trying out A and B right now. Looks like they're hunting a hard time with B, but ooh.
Beautifully taken here, and he's going to be a 3-on-2 situation. The bomb is still in here, but the defusal coming freaking through by Triple V yet again. And this is the second time that defusal is happening before the whole squad is taken down. Triple V just taking advantage of RTL's positioning right now, and things are turning out to be unexpectedly strong for Triple V right now, Cuckoo.
That's a nice gameplay there. That was beautifully done by VVV Esports. As now we are at the A site. AJ, they're now fighting each other here as we are down to 2v1 situation.
It's going to be Kevs in here with the Fennec HXS. He goes through Fennec. I wonder if the Arctic 50 can get that shot. And it's going to be yet another Susano the plan. As soon as he wakes up, HXS will get it done yet again, man. HXS always with those shots, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. There is no taking him down. And Triple V, just because of this guy, will pick up point number 3.
And like what we have talked about before this map even started, VVV Esports has a really big chance here to win against RTL Legacy. They still need 3 wins more in order to do that, but we are now on round number 5.
Well, nothing has kicked off just yet, but there you go, the takedown from CF as well as Caps coming through. Jeon will take down CF, trying to equal things up, but Susano will take him out of the equation as well. RTL starting things off strong. It's a 3-on-2 as Caps gets shut down. Charlie with a 2-piece. Van Loo taking Charlie out of the equation. Once again, a 2-on-1. HXS, can he once again pull off a 2-player takedown and pull this round off? There's going to be a plant in here from Van Loo. Wacky going in, maybe he will be able to find a backstab in here, but no, the defensive positions getting locked down by the 2 players of RTL.
Well, looks like HXS will try to get through. Wacky is actually there on his right side, and now they lost that round, AJ. But attacking side is now on VVV Esports.
And RTL better be afraid, man, because this is going to be so difficult. Triple V, they've been so commanding thus far at the search and destroy. RTL, maybe it's the jitters of reaching the big leads, right? Are they going to go down to the lower brackets and then make a tremendous comeback? Maybe, because the shots are on. The Mayo takes down Kev. Van Loo and Susano goes popping off as well. CF on Charlie. It's a 4-on-1 situation. HXS once again the last one, but this time RTL finishes it off.
And they tied the game now in this map. And looking at the gameplay of each team, looks like VVV Esports has scouted RTL Legacy really well. They are actually putting up the same level of aggression over to RTL Legacy.
But I think RTL's finally finding their footing. Tamayo going through with the shot, and he gets taken down. The trade's coming through, but it's a 3-on-2 situation. Make that a 3-on-1. Wacky will be solo. The plant coming through right now. Wacky, what can he do? The nade gets out there, and he will have to run away because at the moment, 3-on-1, he needs to regroup. Wacky might be able to get one takedown here, but it's a 2-player push for him, though.
Well, this is going to be hard, as what we saw earlier with HXS with a 4v1. This is a 3v1 still. Let's see if Wacky can try to go for the clutch. Looks like he's trying to go around, and yeah, you see HXS down to low HP, but no, he was not able to.
Oh, no, and he will get taken down. 4-3, Triple V takes the lead, Cuckoo.
Definitely, and VVV Esports again getting RTL Legacy at the edge of their seats. RTL Legacy needs to find a way to beat VVV Esports, AJ.
Maybe this will be the time as Susano takes down Nick. Charlie takes himself out of the equation. Van Lu on HXS. The Mayo deleted as well by Susano, leaving Jean all alone in here. And it looks like RTL will be picking up point number 4. Jean sneaks in and out. Wacky shuts him down.
Ready up.
And this game is really close, AJ. It's getting down to the wire here. Maybe we're going to see a 5-5 score. Currently right now, 4-4 as we're down to round number 9 in Search and Destroy. As we see each team's, I think VVV Esports still has a better gameplay compared to RTL currently.
Oh, absolutely, man. So, but let's see if or not RTL can fight against the odds, right? And the against the odds that I'm talking about here is the prowess that Triple V brings in here, the experience and the confidence that they have. RTL Legacy stepping into the big leagues, and right now they have got 35 seconds to take the defusal. They come through in there with the tactical. Susano maybe with the push. He will allow Wen Lu to take front first, and they haven't called for it just yet, Cuckoo.
Yeah, definitely. And right now, we are still 4v5 now with RTL losing
Charlie,
3 players all of a sudden.
And Nick Flip finishes it off. So easy, so fast. Cuckoo, they had no chance in there. And Triple V just 1 point away from closing this off.
And looks like, AJ, they're trying to play some mind games here against RTL Legacy. Whoever comes in at the site first would actually win, and we saw their VVV Esports going at site A first. RTL Legacy knew, or actually almost went there, but they actually went to the other side, and now we have the same situation here with RTL actually going to site A now.
Yeah, but the bomb is going in for the rotation, and it's going to be a Bravo plan. And look at the defensive position lockdown coming in from Triple V, who's actually on the attack. 3 players are watching the big chimney right now, and it looks like it's going to be all over from RTL as they make the push out of that big chimney, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. CF moving through. He has managed to get here so far. That rotation allowed by Triple V, and I think that's going to be a huge mistake. But Nick Flip coming in for the backstab, takes one down, goes in for another, takes the second one as well. Beautifully played by Triple V so far. And it's going to be Van Lu who takes Charlie out of the equation. Kev's deleted immediately, and it's still a 3-on-1 situation. It's going to be Wacky in here, final player for the defense. Can he take on 3 players? And that is it. Triple V Esports will pick up game number 2 as well.
And I thought in that last round, AJ, that RTL Legacy went on a good rotation instead of going right in the middle.
Yeah.
Nick Flip. It was Nick Flip who stopped them. They got surprise on the side. And at that point, RTL Legacy had no choice. And they lose Search and Destroy again.
Yeah,
Wow.
man. See, here's the thing, right? And you were saying how RTL's so good at search and destroy. No, they just got obliterated by Triple V in there. And that final takedown by Nick Flip, it was not by accident. He waited and he was patient, right? Because they obviously saw that rotation coming in from Big Chimney. They already knew that RTL was in Big Chimney. They allowed them to go in for that rotation. They knew that flank was coming through, and waiting just that extra few seconds. Two easy picks for Nick Flip, and that was the start of the end for the search of and destroy, man. That final round, beauty in working coming in from Triple V. And right now, that's 2-0. Are we going to be the only way RTL can get out of this sticky mess is to take 3 games back to back.
Definitely, AJ. And yeah, I love the communication of VVV Esports there with Nick Flip ending RTL legacy in Search and Destroy. But now we're going to move on to Domination, and it's going to be still on a Meltdown map. And like what we said from map number 1 and map number 2, right now, VVV Esports has the momentum. And whoever has the momentum would actually go guns blazing at the very start of the map. And let's see if RTL Legacy will put the same level as what VVV Esports right now is showing us.
But I'm hoping for Triple V to take a donut on RTL, because that's going to be the craziest opener coming in from the group stages sort of a performance into the playoffs. You see such a different side of Triple V. That's going to be tremendous, man. Hopefully Triple V can pull off this amazing run. We're going to be jumping into the game, ladies, German boys and girls. This is going to be Domination at Meltdown.
And yes, this is Domination between VVV Esports and RTL Legacy, guys. If you're just watching right now, please don't forget to share our live stream, as Alpha and Charlie already got taken by each teams. Now, RTL Legacy now trying to get Bravo.
Yeah, the fight for Bravo is always going to be hot, but it's going to be Triple V on the spot right there. Oh, was that RTL on the spot there? Triple V, beautifully played by Triple V. And they will pick up Bravo and Charlie Cuckoo. RTL struggling from the get-go, but for how long?
We might see a donut here in our first matchup. But again, it is still early to tell, as we have VVV Esports on Bravo and Charlie. Now RTL Legacy might want to try to go for Charlie instead of Bravo, right? Because the Bravo side, you mentioned, it is kind of hard to actually capture or even defend.
Yeah, but going in for Charlie is not going to be that easy as well, because although you can flank around the big chimneys, it is the spawn point for Triple V as well. So, you know, it's going to be quite difficult, man. Those guys are going to be able to flank in real quick, but they can use that as a distraction, which RTL haven't used as an option just yet. And so far, it will be a 33 or make the 34-20 scoreline. RTL still struggling to find their way back in here. Nick Flip going through for the push, and he wants to lock down that midsection. Van Loo, and everything will still stay the same for the time being, Cuckoo.
And I love how Nick Flip is controlling that midsection, as you said, and he is still right there, not going to be taken out by anybody. It is just the confidence of each players, of the other players of VVV Esports to Nick Flip. He's just over there trying to defend it, and Tamayo just obliterating everybody who comes in his way.
Ooh, absolute. Oh, and finally he gets taken down by Susano. But look at that scoreline right now, 57-32, and the attempt finally coming through on that Bravo side from RTL. Look at those players from Triple V swarm around them, and that take back might just be confirmed. War Machine push from Tamayo, but Tamayo gets switched out as well. Nick Flip right now, can he get it done for Triple V? So far it's been a commanding lead, and Triple V will go ahead to take it it right back, Cuckoo. What a beautiful pressure gameplay coming in from Triple V so far. RTL has got no answers to those questions, but right now a three-man push to pick up that Bravo side yet again, and they might be able to do it, and they get it done. But what a wipeout! Sean with a 3-kill, 1-bullet War Machine takedown, 75 points, and we have got Triple V Esports leading at that halfway point.
That was a really close battle there. Just in the first half of domination. At the very end, but Gian, oh my goodness, with that one-shot War Machine killing everybody at Bravo. And right now, we are back here on the second half. Now, RTL Legacy needs to go to Bravo as soon as possible, but VVV Esports still having the advantage.
Oh, Triple V, they are going in here for a push, but I think I smell something fishy. Very, very fishy, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. But I will talk to you guys about my theory a little bit later. But let's focus in on the gameplay coming in here from Triple V, which has been absolutely splendid so far. The Mayo goes in for the push. Wanlu switches him out, and it looks like it's a 90-point reach from Triple V so far. RTL still stuck at that 56 points, and the run will still continue as that commanding gameplay from VVV comes true, Cuckoo.
Yeah, and they came, they saw, and they conquered, AJ. This is VVV Esports gameplay right now, and we might see a 3-0 lead here for VVV Esports. What's happening to RTL? I'm not sure, but right now they're still fighting for Bravo as they will take it, AJ.
Oh, they will take it, but just for a few seconds, because look at the shock. Oh, but the cluster strike coming through, but the cluster strike coming too late. Triple V managed to pull the slide back before it took any sort of effect. And Alpha Bravo capture still in there. Here comes Kev, and Kev's might just be able to pull this away. Hey, Texas with that push, and he will go in with the defense. Triple V at that 121 point right now. RTL cannot do anything to make a comeback through this. 124, 125, and RTL will be crying at every single tick of their second. And they managed to pull it back, Cuckoo, but for how long?
For how long indeed? They still have time here. But again, VVV Esports has a very good lead. I really love, AJ, how VVV Esports is controlling the whole map itself.
Enemy airstrike incoming.
Will be Ahmed. I mean, and they're controlling it with just their prowess of those guns. Susano, War Machine goes in for the push. RTL, but it gets switched out immediately. It's a Bravo Charlie hold, but it's not enough. RTL needs a full-on lockdown, and they try to do it at Alpha, but just to get taken down. Tamayo clears it off, and look at the Charlie capture coming in through for Vinny, Vici. They are trying to distract them at the same time. They want to protect that Alpha ground. They also want to torture RTL. Even with 2 points locked down, you still cannot touch us, says Vinny, Vici. And they will go ahead to get it done, Cuckoo.
And that was a really good effort there for RTL Legacy, but who's the boss right now? We are the dominator. We are Vici Esports, as they are now about to win this domination map with 1 more point left, and they got it, AJ. What a play for VVV Esports.
Absolutely